Let's check our knowledge. If your muscles used alcohol fermentation instead of lactic acid fermentation, which of the following might occur? Pause the recording, and when you're ready to check your answer, push play. Good job! If our muscles used alcoholic fermentation, you might be drunk when sprinting to catch the bus. Anytime that we would do an extended exercise where we would deplete oxygen in our muscle cells, our cells would then produce alcohol, which could cause quite a problem. Now we know how we break down sugars. What about the fats and proteins we eat? Each of these macromolecules have a unique pathway to metabolism. Pay attention to this picture and which processes are needed to break down each type. For example, if the glycolysis pathway were disrupted, what macromolecules would be used for energy? This is your last picture to draw in this lecture. Include it with your other pictures and bring it to class. Let's see if you've got the idea. Refer to the picture you just drew to help you answer this question. During intense exercise, as muscles go into anaerobis, the body will increase its consumption of fats, proteins, carbohydrates, or all of the above. Think about which process needs oxygen, and if we don't have the oxygen, which process will proceed, and which of those macromolecules can be part of that process. Good job, carbohydrates. That's why when you're at the gym and there's those exercise scales, that they will show you that there's the fat burning area and then the aerobic area. And that's why. It's because our bodies cannot break down fat when it is run out of oxygen. Only carbohydrates can be broken down at that point. This chapter has a lot of complex concepts. I suggest you break them down step by step until you can meet each of our objectives. As normal, take a moment and pick out the objective that you are still the most confused on and bring it to class for our mini lecture. Here are some helpful additional materials for you to help understand these concepts. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to bring them to class or email me to discuss.